Hi guys, welcome to this week's lesson on running between the wickets. Throughout this video I'm just going to show you a few things that you could do at home to help you run between the wickets. Before I do that, I'm just going to mention 3 key points that are so important when we're batting with a partner and running between the wickets. The first point is communication, so make sure your calls are really loud. If you say yes, you probably hit the ball into a gap. You're probably going to use the no call when you hit the ball to a fielder, and the wait call is probably used there to decide whether there is a run or not. But most of the time in cricket you're going to use a yes and a no call, but make sure these calls are really loud and they're quite fast as well. Alright, a lot of the time I see in school cricket and junior cricket, I see a lot of dismissals being run out. I don't see many people getting bowled or caught when they bat. I see probably 50% of the time I see people getting run out. Alright, so communication when we're batting with a partner is so important. Alright, so the next point is, so I mentioned about the 3 calls, the next point, make sure you run fast. Alright, so fast as you can when you're running between the wickets. And the last point is, make sure you use 2 hands when you run between the wickets. I'm just going to show you a few things you can now do at home. I've got quite limited space here, so I'm going to do the best I can. Firstly, I'm just going to talk about the non-striker's end. So if you're at the non-striker's end, it doesn't mean you're batting, but it doesn't mean you're facing the ball. Alright, so your job is to probably wait for the person who's batting to call, and also probably to call yourself. So if the ball goes in front of the stumps, we mentioned in our lessons yesterday, it's going to be the striker's call, so the person batting. If the ball goes behind the wickets, near the wicketkeeper, it's going to be the non-strikers. Alright, so if you're at the non-striker's end, where the bowler is bowling, I want you to stand like this. So everyone have a look at my position. Alright, so the bowler is going to bowl from that position over here. If you're a non-striker, I want to see your bat in your left hand. Your feet can be outside of the crease as long as your bat is inside the crease. So I'm in that position there, I'm ready to run, I'm in a great position. Something you can do, we've not spoken about it too much, is back up. So as soon as the bowler has released the ball, we can start moving to gain a few yards on the fielding team. Alright, so that is how we stand when we're not facing the ball, when we're at the non-striker's end. So this is the non-striker's end. If you are batting and hitting the ball, that is the striker's end. In terms of how we run between the wickets when we are a striker, alright, so as I mentioned, 3 types of calls: yes, no, wait, run fast, but also run with the bat in 2 hands. Something you can do at home, I'm just going to quickly set something up. Okay, so I've got 4 cones here. I'm just going to show you 2 ways of running between the wickets. I'm going to show you how to run 1 run and how to run 2 runs as well. There's a slight difference. Okay, so I'm just going to get rid of these stumps here. You don't need these. You probably need 4 cones. So I've got red cones here, and I've got blue cones over here. Okay, look how I run between the wickets when I'm running 1 run. So I'm going to run towards you. Okay, so I've got the cones over there. Perfect. And I've got 2 red cones here. Okay, so imagine I'm at the non-striker's end here. I'm going to back up. You can say yes, you're going to run with 2 hands and then slide your bat. Sliding your bat in cricket is also really important. I see a lot of people at your age either tapping your bat in or even running them with your feet. Just make sure you slide your bat through the crease. That's really important. In terms of how we run 2 runs, again, I'm going to try and demonstrate. I've got limited space here, but I'm just going to try and demonstrate. Think about being nice and low. Think about turning fast, but also think about obviously communicating with your partner as well. Alright, so look how I turn when I run between the wickets. I'm going to start here this time. So imagine I'm the batter. I've hit the ball, I've called yes. Look how I turn. I'm going to run. I'm going to get nice and low, slide my bat through the crease, and then I'm going to slide again. Okay, so I've mentioned a few key things there when running between the wickets. I think the main key principles are communication, so loud calls, yes, no, wait, running nice and fast, but also having 2 hands on your bat as well. Alright, I've showed you a few drills there. It's mainly about thinking instead of doing during this week's quiz and also the video. But if you can, send a few videos in and also enjoy being back at school as well. I hope to see you soon.